What's going on, guys? Your boy Coach Anthony and none other than world-class professional fighter, Fast Eddie Chambers. And today we're going to give you 3 traps and 3 counter punches that you could do. Basically, how to set traps and counter punches, okay? And guess what? For the people watching this, I got a special discount code for all you guys out there who want the course, how to set traps and counter punch. We got a whole course on it, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. And the first one's gonna be one that Eddie loves, okay? And it's going to be the pull counter. Now, how do we set that up? It's real simple. Eddie, look, see what he's doing? Now, there's a few different things about what Eddie's doing right now. He's low-key in a rhythm right now. Because notice how he's rocking forward and back, forward and back. Also, pay attention to where his head is. It's on the lead side of his body. That's very important, okay? So he's on the lead side of his body. He's showing me his chin. And of course, if he stays there, right, I can hit him. So of course I'm gonna throw the easiest shot is the jab, and whoop, bang, and he's gonna rock back and he's gonna hit me. Do it one more time. We're boxing, whoop, bang. Look at that. Ooh, that's a beautiful shot. And Eddie, of course, is gonna have options over there. He could circle right, he could slide left, different things he could do. Okay, so the pull counter is fantastic. And when do you do the pull counter? You do the pull counter when you've already picked up on your opponent's rhythm. You've been boxing him for, I don't know, at least a minute in the fight. I mean, don't just go out there, pull counter. Man, it could happen. I mean, you never know. You could catch a guy slipping right off the bat. But in my opinion, fill your guy out. Get to see what kind of punches he likes to throw. Try to time his jab, slip his jab a few different times. And then once you feel like, oh, I got him, whoop, bang, that's when you hit him with that counter. Beautiful counter. Another setup that you could go ahead and throw is the one and only check hook. Now, why is the check hook a beautiful trap to set? Because the lead hand's low. I know there's some of you guys out there, Eddie's got his lead hand low, guys. He's got his hands low. Oh my God, he doesn't know how to box. He doesn't have 50 professional fights. Don't you get tired when these guys comment that for all the coaches out there that know what they're doing? Don't you get pissed? His hands are low. Eddie's fought for a world title. I got former world champions who fought with their hands low. Floyd Mayweather fought with his hands low. James Toney fought with his hands low. Roy Jones dropped his hands. I don't want to hear about what happened to Roy Jones when he became 45, okay? The hands low means that you're relaxed. It means that you can make things happen. Now, do you fight with your hands low at all times? Absolutely not. But do you box from the outside the whole time when you fight? Do you box from the inside the whole time that you fight? You mix it up. Man, let me get my mitts, man. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry, man. Sometimes I lose my cool. All right? You all right, Eddie?
I'm good.
All right, cool. So anyway, back to the check hook. All right, so Eddie's here. His hand's low. You hear the coach in the background. Hit him with the right hand. His hand is low. So I go to shoot it. Bang. And there he goes. Check hooks me, knocks me the hell out. Okay? Ricky Hatton, Floyd Mayweather, go watch it. Dozens and dozens of other great fights, go watch them. I mean, I don't know off the top of my head. I've seen so many guys get hit with check hooks over the years that at this point I done lost count. Now, there's different ways you could throw check hooks. You could step with it. Eddie prefers to pivot. We're not going to get into that. I got other videos like that on the channel, okay? A great setup. Now, disclaimer, not for the rookie. If this is your first time seeing this move, or if you just started boxing, please stay away from this move and go back to some of my beginner moves. Go to the website, learn, build you from the ground up 1.0. Don't do this if it's your first day in the gym, okay? Definitely not a beginner move. That's black belt, 3rd degree black belt stuff if this was karate, okay? Just so you know. All right, and the last trap is gonna be bringing the hands real high, okay? Now, his hands are up real high. And you know what? I'm going to throw it to your lead side. Okay, and I'm going to tell you why. Because when the guy's hands are up high like this, you know what I'm saying? I typically see guys will throw the jab and they'll go to shoot that right hook to the body. But when his hands are really high, because right now his hands are so high, look at the exposure to the body. So of course guys are going to say, set him up to the body with a jab or something like that. So I'm going to pop that jab and then boom. But Eddie knows that I'm going to the body. And from right there, as soon as he blocks it, bang, he's going to catch and he's going to counter. Okay, so let me go ahead and shoot that shot here and whoop, bang, and he's gonna go ahead and shoot the uppercut. Great setup. there's other ways you can set up other shots. And guess what? On how to set traps and counterpunch, there's different variations that we go over with that particular setup. I love it. You guys are definitely going to love it. So make sure you go to the website and check that out. And just so you know, the courses frequently get updated whenever we think of any new cool stuff that we can add to it. So if you get the course, you're going to get all future videos absolutely free, but we ain't even going to talk about that. Guys, those are 3 setups, 3 counter punches that you could do. Try them out in your training. If you are a beginner, I mean, it's cool to watch videos like this, but go back and work on the basics. Don't jump into stuff like this. Work on the basics. You'll eventually get here if you stay focused, you stay dedicated, and you're consistent. You already know where to go, coachanthonyboxing.com, and you already know boxing life.